In the village, there was a couple whose wife was so lazy that she never wanted to move her limbs. Her husband told her to spin the yarn, but she only pulled it half-heartedly, and after pulling it, she didn't and #39 reel it and just left the yarn as it was on the spool. Seeing that her husband scolded her, she immediately opened her mouth and argued, "Oh my God! What is the reel now? Where does the reel come from? If you and number 39 good, just go into the forest and find something for me to reel in." Husband said, "If that and number 39 all, I will go to the forest to find wood to make my own reel right away." Now she and number 39 worried. She was worried that her husband would find good wood and build the reel. At that time she had to reel the yarn. The work continued one after another. Spinning, reeling. After thinking for a long time, she came up with a plan and followed her husband into the forest. Waiting for her husband to climb up a tree to choose wood and start chopping wood, she then hid in the nearby bushes so that her husband wouldn't and #39 see her. Then she raised her voice and quote, "Whoever cuts wood to build a reel will die. Whoever uses that reel will die. Life." And quote. Hearing someone and number 39's voice, her husband stopped holding the axe and listened to see what the song meant. Then he thought to himself, "Oh my, it and number 39's just an illusion, it and number 39's just a dull sound, it and number 39's nothing." He picked up the axe again and was about to continue cutting wood when a voice sang again, and quote, "Whoever cuts wood to build a reel will die. Whoever uses that reel will end his life." And quote. He stopped, feeling scared, and sat thinking. After a while, he regained his composure and reached for the axe to continue cutting wood. The third time, a voice sang very clearly, and quote, "Whoever cuts wood to build a reel will die. Whoever uses that reel will end his life." And quote. It turned out that 3 busy hours were enough. The guy lost all interest, jumped down from the tree and went home. The wife sneaked a shortcut home first. When her husband arrived home, his wife pretended not to know anything and asked her husband in a loud voice, "How about we find good wood to make the reel?" Husband replied, "If I can and number 39 find it, building a reel probably one and number 39 work." The husband told his wife what happened in the forest, and from then on he did not mention it again. But just a few days later, seeing the house in chaos, my husband felt angry. He told his wife, I and number 39 am so embarrassed. Who would have pulled it out and just left it in the tube like that?" Wife said, "Do you know? Our house doesn't and #39 have a reel, so if we stand on the rafters, I stand below and throw the tube up for you to catch and throw down. We reel the yarn that way." Husband said, "Well, that and number 39's okay." They did it that way. When finished, the husband told his wife, "The yarn has been reeled, now it has to be boiled." The wife became worried again, but on the surface she still said, "Yes, let me get up early tomorrow to boil it." In her mind, she had calculated a new plan. The next day, early in the morning, she got up, made a fire, and put on the pot. Instead of putting the thread into the pot to boil, she instead put a handful of tangled hemp fibers into the pot, then kept simmering. Her husband was still sleeping in bed, so she came in to wake him up and said, "I have to go out, get up and take care of the yarn pot in the kitchen for me. get up now. When the cock crows, if you still haven and number 39, come down to look. The fibers will turn into a bunch of hemp. Being diligent and not wanting to miss anything, her husband quickly got up and quickly went to the kitchen. But when he got down there and looked into the pot, he was frightened because he only saw a handful of tangled hemp fibers. The poor guy had to keep his mouth shut, thinking he was the one who got up late and messed up his work, so he had to take the blame. From then on, he never mentioned spinning or reeling again. Perhaps you yourself have to say, "That woman is truly a despicable woman." Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.